Hello, welcome back to my kitchen. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Today I'm giving you guys a new recipe and I actually do not have a name for it. There's a restaurant in Lagos that I go to and this is what I order every time. It is similar to what I order. I feel like mine tastes so much better and fresher. So today I'm going to show you how I make this, and then what I'm putting on the side. It looks like potatoes, right? But you guys, it's not potatoes. I'm going to tell you in my next video, so make sure you look out for that video if you want to see how I make this dish. However, keep watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe so that you get more recipes from me. The best meal starts by prepping. So the way you cut your vegetables, in my opinion, the way you cut your onion, your peppers, your vegetables affects the overall look of your dish. So we'll be using onion, we'll be using one bell pepper, that is a red bell pepper, and then I'll be using spinach. So I'm just cutting it into the shape that I want it to look like, and that's why I cut the onion that way as well. So I'm using spinach, one red bell pepper, one onion. One of the main ingredients for this recipe is chicken. I'm using chicken breast, and this is already deboned chicken breast. I'm going to cut it into a thinner layer just so that it cooks faster and then it is crispier. I love chicken breast because you can use it for so many recipes, but I don't like when you cook chicken breast and it is very thick. It can be like a mouthful. I like it to be thin and crispy, and that's what I'm trying to achieve here. To season, I'm going to add some garlic powder, some cayenne powder, some salt, some black pepper, and some crushed red pepper. You see, different types of pepper because they have different flavors, you guys. But do not miss out on that garlic and that black pepper, very important. So I'm just going to season the chicken, sprinkle the seasoning all over it. Be generous as much as possible. I'm going to rub it in. I want it to be dry. As you can see, my chicken is like dry. If it's not dry, when you're frying it, it's not going to come out the way you want. So I want it dry. So I'm just putting the seasoning on it, rub it in, and then we'll fry. While we're prepping the chicken, there's something you guys always forget to do when you watch the videos. You forget to click the like button, you guys. It is extremely important. Please click the like button on this video, even if you do not leave a comment. Just click the like button, really easy. Thank you. In a non-stick pan, I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil and I'm going to put the chicken on it. Chicken breast does not take long to cook. In my opinion, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes depending on how hot the pan is and depending on how thick your chicken breast is. But for mine, they're reasonably tiny, so it will take about 5 minutes to cook. Once it starts getting white on the sides, as you can see, it's time to flip, and you know that that part is done. You do not want to overcook it because if you overcook it, it will become rubbery like. So you want to cook it just right. Like I mentioned earlier, I love cooking with chicken breast because it cooks very fast and there's so many meals you can make with it. I always have it in my freezer waiting for a recipe. Not every time the traditional Nigerian way of boiling chicken till it cooks before frying. Just get your chicken breast and it has a delicious taste as well. I know some people do not like chicken breast and it sounds like I'm preaching. By the way, what is your favorite part of a chicken? For me, it used to be like chicken breast. After a while, I went to chicken thighs. Right now, I've been on chicken breast for a very long time. But I feel like it depends on what I'm cooking. It depends on the type of food I'm trying to make. That's what determines the part of the chicken that I use. In the same pan, I'm going to add the onion and the bell pepper, and the flavor from the oil is going to add to these vegetables I've just put in. It is going to flavor it nicely. So I'm just going to stir it until it softens. Now I'm going to add the spinach, and that doesn't take long to cook. I love spinach for a couple of recipes, you guys. It has this very unique taste and flavor that it brings to a dish. If you've never used spinach, I encourage you to do so. So I'm just going to stir it, and then we'll season with some salt, some pepper, ground pepper. I'm also going to use some black pepper, lots and lots of black pepper, and some chicken stock powder just to add more chicken flavor to this sauce. Next, I'm going to add some milk. You can add cream if that's what you have, but milk will also do fine. I'm trying to make a sauce, and like I said, it is similar to a recipe at a restaurant that I always try. I get inspiration from restaurants, from places I go to eat, maybe sometimes from watching TV, and that helps me come up with amazing recipes for my family. This is just one of those quick recipes that you can try. I hope you really do try it. If you're looking for meal inspirations for your family, for yourself, make sure you get a copy of my cookbook. There are loads of recipes in there, and make sure you get my food timetable if you are planning for your family and you are always stressed out on what to cook. It will give you ideas and inspiration. You can get it in the description box. The link will be there for you to download the cookbook and the food timetable. The food is cooked and ready to be served. It did not take more than 30 minutes, you guys, and it is so delicious. It was so good. So I just served the chicken breast with this vegetable sauce at the top, and it was so creamy and so yummy, and even better than the restaurant's version of it. I don't know what to call this recipe, so you guys help me in the comments with a name that you think will suit this recipe. This is filling on its own, but if you want like a full plate, typically at the restaurant I have it with mashed potatoes, and that makes it even more indulgent. But if you wanted to have something on the side, then I served mine with something crispy and yummy, which, like I said earlier in this video, I'm going to be telling you about in my next recipe video. So if you want to see what I used on the side and it is not potatoes, then wait for my next recipe video. I hope you try this recipe. If you do, tag me on social media. Let me know what it tasted like for you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Oh, don't forget to click the like button on this video and subscribe. Bye.